is still far greater than you!
One of the biggest problems for Muslims is the spiritual reliability of Muhammad. Some of the descriptions of Muhammad receiving revelation sound like something straight out of The Exorcist. Apart from that, there are a number of details in the Muslim sources that seriously call into question Muhammad's spiritual reliability.
When Muhammad was young, his foster mother thought he was demon-possessed, since two beings threw him to the ground, and he was found with a livid face. Moreover, Muhammad's first alleged revelational experience with the being that would come to be viewed as Gabriel was actually demonic. Says here Muhammad was being strangled so hard he felt like he was going to die.
We know from Muslim records that when Muhammad began receiving revelations, his first impression was that he was demon-possessed. We know that after his experience in the cave, he became suicidal, tried to hurl himself off a cliff. We know that it was his wife Khadija and her cousin Waraka who persuaded him that he wasn't possessed, he was a prophet of God. Now, what happened to Muhammad in the cave when the Quran started coming to him? I don't know. But I know this, when he ran out of that cave, terrified, depressed, and suicidal, he was convinced that he had seen a demon, and that's a problem.
Initially, Muhammad's wife's cousin Waraka correctly believed Muhammad was demon-possessed. After Muhammad's wife Khadija explained to Waraka what was happening with Muhammad after his first encounter with the being who would come to be seen as Gabriel, Waraka had a very interesting perspective. Quote, Waraka expressed surprise and said Jibreel only came to prophets, the best of creatures, so he wished to meet the prophet. He said that sometimes the devil deceives people pretending to be Jibreel, and then he to whom the devil goes turns mad. Unquote. This is correct, as 2 Corinthians 11:14 says, and no wonder, for even Satan disguises himself as an angel of light. Muhammad's revelations were clearly demonic possessions. During his alleged revelations, Muhammad would hear ringing in his ears and sweat profusely. He would turn red and breathe heavily. He would be choked. He would move his lips quickly. He would hear voices thinking trees and rocks were speaking to him. He would fall to his knees with trembling shoulders. He would feel dread and terror. He would have a racing heart with swollen veins on his shoulders and neck. He would have a severe fever. This is consistent with demonic possession, and it's inconsistent with what is documented about the experiences of previous prophets who received actual revelations from God.
And there are other problems. Think about the satanic verses, the verses that Muhammad delivered to his followers and later claimed were from Satan.
Satan.